Hi everyone, my name is Michael Chenchu and I'm the NZMSA President for 2012, and this is the NZMSA President's Report. This is a new initiative we've designed in order to better inform you, our members, about what NZMSA is up to. For those of you not particularly familiar with what NZMSA is about, we're your students' organisation. We're the peak representative body for New Zealand medical students, and our role is to connect, inform and represent you on issues at a national level. And we do this through two main avenues: our events, such as the upcoming NZMSA conference in May, and through our advocacy. We were involved with national level bodies such as the Medical Council of New Zealand, Health Workforce New Zealand, and the New Zealand Medical Association. In addition to those bodies, we also have very close relationships with the universities, both the faculties of medicine up in Auckland and Otago, and sometimes we even work with government and politicians. So after that introduction, onto the report. 2 weeks ago, the NZMSA executive met for the first time face-to-face in Wellington. If you didn't already know, the NZMSA exec members are your representatives on the ground, and they're there to get feedback from you on issues you think should be raised by NZMSA in the future. In addition to that representative role, your local friendly NZMSA reps also hold portfolio positions on the executive, such as secretary, treasury, projects and so on. And so exec members have a dual role. And so without further ado, let me introduce the 2012 NZMSA executive. From Auckland we have Josephine Mack, Maria McDowell Hook, Matthew Slipe, Sigourney Talia and Craig Riddell. And from Wellington we have Ari Pfeifenberger, Hector Bindi, Sue Ong and myself. Christchurch we have Mariam Parwais, Maeve Hume-Nixon and also David Palmer. And finally, last but not least, Dunedin, where we have Lauren Brown, Marie Stewart, Zion Lee and the lovely Johnny Mitchell. So now onto the face-to-face meeting proper. One of the key things we discussed was the development of a 3 to 5 year strategic plan for the association and a new vision for the NZMSA. This has basically grown out of the fact that as an association we've grown quite rapidly over the past 2 to 3 years, particularly with us joining the IFMSA. In addition, we hope that in developing a new strategic plan we'll be able to address one of the key criticisms of NZMSA, that we don't engage well enough or as well as we could with you, our members. And so hopefully in the development of a new strategic plan and a new structure for NZMSA, we'll be better able to represent you and do what you think needs to be done. In the interim, if you've got anything to add about that, please feel free to flick us an email at nzmsa@nzmsa.org.nz. On the advocacy front, NZMSA is going to be running an educational campaign on the issue of health equity. Basically the idea that many of the inequalities in health outcome that exist here in New Zealand and abroad are due to systemic disparities in social factors such as housing, income and access to education. As such, as future health professionals and as the future guardians of the New Zealand health system, NZMSA would like to do something about this. In particular, we're hoping to ratify the New Zealand Medical Association's position statement on health equity that was passed by the NZMA in July of last year. We, however, need your mandate and support to do so. So we'd really like to hear back from you as to whether you think this is a worthwhile thing NZMSA should be pursuing. In other advocacy matters, NZMSA is continuing to work on the issue on the 7Fs cap on student loans. Now this isn't going to affect any of you guys, however it is going to start affecting those people who want to enter medicine who got in through postgraduate entry or through the other category. We're currently in negotiation with policy analysts from the Ministry of Education for a 10Fs cap on student loans. It's not the most ideal situation. We'd ideally like no limit on the student loans given to medical students. However, we'd be happy to settle for a 10Fs cap at this stage. Another area of advocacy we'd be really keen to hear your views on is on the issue of medical student registration and trainee intern prescribing. The Medical Council of New Zealand is thinking about introducing registration of final year medical students, that is, trainee interns, alongside trainee intern prescribing. We're broadly supportive of both ideas in principle, as long as it's not a covert means to get trainee interns to do more service delivery and meet the current workforce shortages in the PGY, that is, the health surgeon years. In addition, we'd be quite keen for any discussions around medical student registration to be within the context of the Medical Council's other proposed changes to the pre-vocational training years, that is, the years 1 and 2 immediately after you graduate. On that front, we're still waiting to hear back from the NZMSA about what their results were from their consultation they did on a discussion document they wrote in May of last year. We'll definitely keep you informed as we find out more about that issue. We would greatly appreciate your thoughts and ideas on the issues I've just raised, and on any issues you'd like to see us raise with the various stakeholder bodies we're involved with. As such, across the country, over the next couple of months or so, NZMSA will be running its Have Your Say forums. We, that is your NZMSA reps, provide free food, a venue and some topics for discussion, and you basically need to provide yourselves and some ideas as to what you think about the issues that are currently facing medical students and any issues you'd like to see us raise. To find out more about the NZMSA Have Your Say forums, get in contact with your local NZMSA reps and keep an eye out on your emails. To the trainee interns and 5th years, the annual ACE Evening and DHB Roadshow, kindly supported by the New Zealand Medical Association, will be held starting on the 30th of April in Dunedin and finishing on the 3rd of May in Auckland. As you know, the ACE Evening and DHB Roadshow is an opportunity for you guys to find out more about the process in which first-year house surgeon jobs are allocated and a little bit more about the DHBs. If you can't make it to the ACE Evening DHB Roadshow because you're an elective or you're away, we're going to endeavour to try and get the ACE presentation filmed this year, and furthermore get all the PowerPoints and so on and so forth placed on our website. As an adjunct to all of this, we've developed over the summer the NZMSA Guide to Graduation. It's a fantastic resource filled with information on what it's really like to be a house surgeon, how to look after your well-being, medical legal issues, professional representation, and lots more. These will be available online and also in hard copy format at the ACE Evenings and the DHB Roadshows. In terms of other events, 2 weeks ago, NZMSA hosted its annual Clinical Leadership Forum, formerly known as the National Consultative Workshop, in Wellington. This was a phenomenal success, and many thanks must go to Marie Stewart from Dunedin, who put in a lot of effort into organising this. In addition, preparations for NZMSA Conference 2012 Catalyst for Change are well underway. Many thanks to all of you who applied for conference, and congratulations to all the delegates who did get a place. I look forward to seeing you all there. A quick reminder that NZMSA is a full member of the International Federation of Medical Student Associations. If you've got any projects or IFMSA related trainings or projects related to medical student interest groups, please flick an email to our projects officer, Maria McDowell-Hook, at projects@nzmsa.org.nz. We'd be really keen to help you out. Finally, a notice. Nominations for the annual NZMSA Awards are now open. These are the NZMSA Award for the Best New Student Initiative and the NZMSA President's Award for Individual Excellence. More information on these and the terms of reference can be found on our website. Please note that nominations for these awards will be for excellence and for new student initiatives that began in the 2011 calendar year. And so now I'll wrap up. NZMSA is your students' organisation. We're here to connect, inform and represent you. As such, we'd be really keen to hear your views on where you think NZMSA would like to go, and we'd love to get your feedback on what I've just talked about and more. If you want to find out more about NZMSA stuff or give us some feedback, check out our website, talk to your friendly local NZMSA reps, flick us an email at nzmsa@nzmsa.org.nz, join our Facebook or follow us on Twitter. I wish you all a very safe and happy Easter and a really good break over the holidays. This is the NZMSA President's Report, over and out. Thanks.